What's good, y'all? Buckle up coming through on a quick drop. And today, real quick, y'all, we're gonna respond to the goofy motherfucker BFTB morning grind this morning. Right? Since you feel like you want to get on try to say false narrative ass shit about Inouee. You want to talk crazy about Inouee. Another motherfucker you hating on now. All of a sudden, this week, you sucking Tank Davis dick. He got Tank Davis dick in his throat this week now. All the shit he be talking about Tank. All the shit he said Pedraza ain't nobody. He shitted on Tank resume. Say Pedraza is a nobody. Who was Leo Santa Cruz? We all were. Nobody knew. Nobody gave a fuck about Rolly Romero. All the shows y'all done heard him hollering at the top of his voice. Nobody never gave a fuck about Rolly Romero. We all knew what was going to happen with Leo Santa Cruz. He went to 140. Why didn't he fight Josh Taylor? Why did he fight Barrios at 140? That's all the shit that you be saying. So all of a sudden now, today he got Tank dick in his mouth saying Tank resume and Tank then fought more threats than Inouee. Because Inouee is not black. This is some old prejudice shit. So because Inouee is not black, he wanna knock Inouee achievements again, but he do the same thing, period, if you're not with the team that he with, because he did the same thing he's saying about Inouee, he tried to do with the Bud. So he's knocking Inouee for all of his belts, basically. This morning, he ain't fought nobody. He has done nothing. He actually said, this delusional, dummy brain motherfucker sat on his motherfucking, his morning grind this morning and said, what has Inouee done? And y'all ain't gonna tell me. That's why I tell you over and over, you can't take him serious. Never listen to this bitch nigga and take what he's saying serious. Cause all that shit is definitely everything that he say out his mouth doesn't have no credibility at all. None of it. It's nothing that he says that has any credibility. He's sitting there comparing Monster to Manny. Manny came up from 106, went to this and went to there, and went all the way up to 154. You goofy ass dickhead. Inouee not Manny. That's a whole nother person. They don't even grow the same. How the fuck you know how Inouee feel? Who told you Inouee going to 154 just because Manny went to 154? Where the fuck they get this dummy ass nigga from, yo? You's a dick sucking ass goofy ass nigga, yo. You's a dick sucking goofy ass nigga. And you don't tell Bob where Inouee should have been fighting by now. That's why Bob where he at and you where you at. It all speak for itself. Bob been bringing his career up over there where he been fighting at for a motherfucking reason. Now he brought him over here. When he decided he want to bring him over here and let him loose over here. And he fucked your man up. You talking about Stephen Fulton can't really punch that good. Bitch nigga, you said Stephen Fulton was gonna annihilate Inouee. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. This motherfucker, I'm so glad he was talking about that shit. Yeah, in case y'all don't know about that loss too. Yes, BFTB, aka Bark for the Bone, said that Stephen Fulton was gonna annihilate Inouee when Inouee came up from 118 up to 122 to take Undisputed at 122. He said that he was gonna annihilate Inouee like he said Spence was gonna annihilate Bud at 147. Yeah. Like he said Deontay Wilder was going to annihilate Tyson Fury. Then you talking about who somebody fought throughout their career. You talking about a man that's 2-time undisputed. And you can't recognize it? he talking about him in divisions. Listen, y'all. And we talking about this man was 2-time undisputed in divisions that this bitch nigga don't even watch. He don't even watch 118 and 122. A lot of us don't. A lot of us don't. So something that you don't even know about, you can't speak on. You can't speak on. I don't even watch 122 like that or 118 like that until I start hearing about Inouee and start peeking down there and saying what the fuck he was doing. He had to catch my attention to start going down there watching down in that division. And I knew when he came to 122 he was going to fuck Stephen Fulton up. That's why I put the money on Stephen Fulton, done the video. I done my prediction. Of course, I picked Inouee to knock out Stephen Fulton. Y'all know how I do. Yeah. He lost. He picked Stephen Fulton to annihilate Inouee. But he picked it off some color shit. Off some color shit and off of Inouee being on top rank. You feel me? Of course, Inouee resume is better than Tank resume. Whether we know the names or not, Inouee has done triple more than Tank throughout their careers. Inouee has outdone Tank, no doubt, throughout their careers. We talking about a 2-time undisputed champion. Motherfucking Tank ain't even 1-time undisputed yet. So that nips that in the bud right there. That nips that in the bud right there. The sport is about going in your division and winning super belts. And it don't matter who got the belts. Remember, y'all, he did the same thing to Bud. What he just said about Inouee this morning on that morning grind, that is exactly how he talk about Bud. And then now to this day, he tried to even say, much as we was talking about Bud way before Spence, Bud was already pound for pound. Like Bud said, he didn't even need Spence. After a minute, he was going to say, fuck Spence. Because we already was on Bud real heavy. This dummy ass nigga holla, Spence made Bud name. Spence ain't make no motherfucking Bud name because Spence wasn't nobody. Spence wasn't nobody. He never even did 500K pay-per-view buys or better before Bud. So that tell you right there. And you were saying the same shit about Bud, just like he doing Inouee right now. He won a champion at 135, undisputed at 140, and you said he had done nothing. The same thing you said this morning, that Inouee, 2-time undisputed. What does that mean? That lets you know you a delusional, hating ass bitch nigga. That's what you is. But you up Devin being undisputed. You make sure you let that be known. When you have to let that be known, you make sure you make sure motherfucker understand that your guy completed undisputed. You proud of that. You proud of Devin being undisputed. But we all proud of Devin being undisputed. I'm proud of Devin being undisputed too. He got the shit beat out of him by Ryan. He was walking the fuck into that motherfucking hook. That Osterman ain't had shit to do with him walking into that motherfucking hook. But yeah, he completed undisputed though. Yes. Devin Haney did accomplish undisputed. That's big boy shit. Yeah, that's great shit for his resume. We'll never take that away from him. Like you try to take it away from Bud or try to take it away from Inouee this morning on your morning grind. It'll never work though. We know you a hater. Inouee doing big shit. And he ain't rushing to no upper division for you to see him try to lose. So you could try to get him to lose. You trying to get him beat. No, he gonna take his time, and when he ready to move up to 126, bitch nigga, when he ready, if he move up when he ready, then he will. Gary Russell ain't been doing shit any motherfucking way. Fuck is you talking about Gary Russell Jr.? He'll beat the shit out Gary Russell Jr. any motherfucking way. Gary Russell Jr. ain't even fighting right now. Tell that nigga get a fight. Tell Gary Russell Jr. get a motherfucking fight before you start telling us about some motherfucking Gary Russell Jr. Inouee is highly accomplished. Going into Hall of Fame accomplished. 2-time undisputed. Yeah. It don't matter who got the belts. That's what your bitch ass gotta start realizing. Whoever got the belt, they had it for a reason. They took it from some motherfucking body. They had the belt. It don't matter why they got the belt, but you don't belong with a belt. That's just like if you was on a block where mostly places where I trap at, where I done been at most of my life, doing all the shit I've been doing. A person like you couldn't be out there with shit on you because you would get that shit took from you. You see what I'm saying? That would be, you having shit on you would be like the belt. You on a block with a belt and you shouldn't even be over there. Fuck is you over there doing? They gonna hit your stash, rob you, do something. You ain't even supposed to be out there. They gonna take that from you. Yeah. So it don't matter. Same way with a belt. You got a belt? What you doing with a belt? I will ask you that. If you was in my division, if we was in boxing, and we was in the same division, and you had a belt, I will ask you, what that bitch doing with a belt? I'm going to take your shit. No matter how nobody else feel about you in the world, who think you good or who think you not good, I'm going to take your fucking belt. That's the point. And that's what Inouee did. Everything at 118 that carried a belt, a super belt, Inouee took that motherfucker from him. Like you supposed to do, like Tank was supposed to do at 130. Everybody had a belt, he supposed to took it. Bitch, nigga. That's what Inouee did. Inouee took all belts at 118, then came to 122 and bullied that out and took all belts at 122 and beat your man up and made you lose money who you said was going to annihilate him. Remember that. All right? And if Tank want to smoke with Inouee right now, the fair number is a catch weight at 128. Tank want to do a catch weight at 128 with Inouee, that would be nice. They would probably get that done. See if Tank gonna catch weight to 128. And other than that, get Tank dick out your mouth, which you know, all the last motherfucking month, 2-3 months, you've been trashing that man resume. Gonna try to wake up this morning with him on the morning grind, talking about giving props to his motherfucking resume, and you've been trashing the fuck out his resume over Devin. Now you wanna up his resume over Inouee. Get that dick out your mouth. See y'all on the Get Back.